we are launching something incredible. All right. It's called the MultiTrader Profit Cup Challenge, and it's available to you, zero risk. All right. And real returns. So I'm going to go through this website and then I will send you the link. The MultiTrader Profit Cup Challenge. Trade a $10,000 challenge account, prove your multi skills, and compete for funded accounts up to $100,000, $50,000, and $10,000 with zero risk. So there'll be a button here where you can join the challenge, or you can click here to see how it works. So it's 100% free entry. It's a $10,000 challenge account that you will each have, and you can win a $100,000 funded account. All right. So welcome to the MultiTrader Profit Cup Challenge. For the first time with MultiTrader, we have something you can join for free, compete, and win up to $100,000 in funds to trade. You will have the arena to test your edge, sharpen your discipline, and turn skill into an insane profit opportunity. This challenge gives you the opportunity to prove yourself in a realistic trading environment with professional style conditions and risk management rules. Okay? So here's how it works. They're simple steps. One, you register for free, you sign up with zero cost and no hidden fees. You'll then get your $10,000 challenge account and you'll receive it instantly. The trade period I have extended for you. All right. So you can see the trade period starts tomorrow, 17th of November, and it ends on the 12th of December. So it's about 3 weeks. The top performers will win up to 100,000 funding, 50,000 funding, and 10,000 funding. So it's not just the winner, it's the winner. It's the second place and the third place. All right. There are simple rules that I think you can understand and you can accept. The first thing is that there is a max daily loss of 10%. You cannot be down more than 10% of your portfolio in the day, okay? Or else I wouldn't have trained you well. Multi-traders are risk averse. If we, risk 0.5% of our portfolio for losing trades is how much? 2%, okay? If you risk 2% per trade, 2, 4, 6, 8, that is 8% of your portfolio you're risking per day. Risky. So if you want to do it in between, you can risk 1% per day, or 1% per trade rather, and then you only lose maybe 4% maximum of your portfolio. The max overall loss is 20%. Now I think that is decent. Now the owners of this, of the company, Quick Trade, they said, you can make the max overall loss 50%, 60%. I'm like, no. My multi-traders know that you should never be down 20% of your portfolio. Almost never, especially over 3 weeks. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Does that make sense? Do you agree? Definitely agree. Yes. Good. All right. So in one glance, you're going to get your funds of $10,000 challenge account. The max daily loss is 10%. The max overall loss is 20%. The dates are 17th of November to the 12th of December. And the prizes, like I said, $100,000 funded account, $50,000 funded account, and $10,000 funded account. Dollars, not rands, okay? We're talking 2 million rand, 1 million rand, and 200,000 rand. Let's say if it was 20 rand to the dollar, but I know it's now what, 17, and my target is to 16. But you know what I mean. I still feel like it's 20 rand to the dollar, and it's not. I'm loving the rand at the moment. Okay, so why does this challenge exist? The problem that every trader faces is that if they just had more capital, they would be more profitable. Okay? And it makes sense because trading is like flying a plane. And if you think about it, if you're flying at a low altitude and there is a building, you're likely to crash and burn. Okay? So if you're trading Forex And stocks and indices, the building goes higher. And if you have less capital, you're bound to crash and you're going to get the margin call. So if you put more capital in, the building stays the same, but your plane goes higher, right? Where to the point where it now will pass through any buildings. Not pass through, but pass above. And if you lose some money, the plane drops a little bit. If you gain some money, the plane goes up. So you need to avoid the buildings, which makes sense, saying that when you say I'm going to turn 10,000 Rand into 100,000 Rand or 1 million Rand, it's not going to work as quickly as you thought. Because if you're looking at 36% return a year, we're talking 3,600 Rand a year that you're going to be making. Can you do anything with that money? It doesn't make sense. You're paying 40,000 Rand for rent, okay, or 20,000 Rand for rent. You're paying over 3,000 Rand groceries at a week, right? You're paying tuition fees and all that. You're paying for education and you're paying for tourist attractions. You're going to game reserves. You're flying to different countries. So you're putting so much money in that you're going to get the value, but then you're not going to get the extra added value. With trading, you're investing in your future. You're investing in something to build. You're being different to the majority of people that spend to lose money rather than spend to gain money. So with trading, you might not have enough capital. And if you do have enough capital, then this challenge is exactly for you because you've got nothing to lose and you can say, what if I put $10,000 into my account? What can I turn into in 3 weeks? And then if you do it right, obviously, you'll say, well, that was easy. That wasn't as risky as I thought. So I'm going to put in more money of my own capital. All right. But that's going a bit different to what this event's about. So the solution to if you don't have enough capital is that the Multi-Trader Profit Cup Challenge is designed to test that belief in a structured way with no emotion about your own money. This is your opportunity to prove your trading edge in a professional evaluation environment. Real trading environment, your focus, discipline, consistency, and risk control over a defined period, just like a real funded account evaluation. So you got to show us that you can manage risk like a professional and build rewards. Make sense? So far, does that make sense? Does it make you excited that you can use this challenge to test your skills and consistency that you've done with Multi-Trader, and you can win, okay? But even if you don't win, that experience and skills that you're using are going to be priceless for when you build your own portfolio even more, okay? So what you get when you join, first thing, free entry, no hidden fees, no credit card required. Second thing is that you can now prove your edge. You've been a Multi-Trader for long enough. I've showed you how to do this. I'm helping you along the way. With Supreme, you can use the tips for the challenge. Yes, you can, absolutely. And you can use the tips from your markets, your strategy, your a system that you use, absolutely, and see what you can turn into in the next 3 weeks. Professional style trading, so they're realistic conditions. You're going to use your risk management rules. You're going to be using real-time markets. You're going to be using gold or S&P 500 or Germany or Forex or even crypto. Crypto is even available for you to trade and learn and build, okay? And then your pathway is to go to a $100,000 funded account. So why traders are joining? One, I've told you it's 100% free entry. There are real market conditions where it's mirroring the real life of trading. You're going to develop your skills and consistency from proper risk and reward management. And you can talk to me along the way. You can send me a message on WhatsApp and say, Timon, what do you think of this trade? Timon, what do you do an analysis on this? I'm here to help you win. Okay? It's a professional environment, so it's not just something that you're going to trade on your own part. You're going to be having an entire, say, infrastructure to be building your skills and to hopefully getting you to win. And of course, you get a free Much Trader consultation. So whenever you want, you can have a consultation with me. We can talk about it. We can talk about your strategy, your system. I'm here to help you. As a financial advisor, I'm here to help you. What if you're already signed up with QuickTrade? Well, half the battle's won. One, you log into your QuickTrade Match Trade platform and you click Prop Trade. You then click on Competitions. You then click Join Now. So here it is. Take a look. So this is what you see, and it will say Prop Fund. You can, with your demo account or your challenge account, if you sign up, you can sign up with the challenge account or demo account. Then you can press Prop, click Competitions, and then you will see over here, it says Much Trader Profit Cup in 2 days, or in this case, 1 day. Starts, no fee, join now. Okay? And you can see it's moved from 17th of November to the 12th of December, so you can have time to build up your portfolio. If you have one bad week, it's okay. You can make up for the next week. And if you have a good week that week, you can make up even more for a better week to build a greater portfolio. Okay? So are you ready to join the Much Trader Profit Cup Challenge? And if we go here, here is the platform. It's a beautiful platform. All right. If we are lucky, we might have the CEO watching today this event, which I'll check on the chat, and he or she can explain further about the challenge if there's anything that I've missed out on. Nobody starts until tomorrow, so you have the competitive edge, and then the rest of my Much Traders are going to know later on in the future. Okay? So as I showed you, here's the platform. You can go to Prop, and then here's the competition status. So you can see your balance. You can see whether if you had a max daily loss, if you had a max loss in total. You can see your portfolio going up and down. You can see your starting balance, the threshold limit, the number of trades that you've taken, the win ratio, the average profit, and the average loss. Okay? And you can see some people have already joined the competition, which I've sent through WhatsApp. You can see the max daily loss is $1,000. Now that is a lot. The balance is $10,000. Remember, challenge account, and you can lose $1,000 maximum per day and $2,000 maximum in total. Okay, so then you can start. You can trade away with your prop challenge account, and then you will see that the 3 winners will get a $100,000 funded account, $50,000 funded account, or $10,000 funded account. It gets even crazier. I have to show you this. The CEO of QuickTrade has dropped the amount of how much to spend on a funded account with 3 phases and instant funded. So if we go to the 3 phase, now if you paid that $49, you will get exposure of $5,000, and you'll have 3 phases similar to the max loss and the max daily loss, and also the max, say for example, the profit target. So if the target is 7%, which is doable, then you can move to the next phase, or I think 5%, 7%, 5%, something like that. And you have 30 days to compete it, which is not bad. You can see it's $49 that you pay and you get $5,000 account. For a $10,000 account, you pay $89 and you get $10,000 account. If you look at the $100,000, that's $499, or let's say $500 to get a $100,000 account. $500 is how much? 8,500 Rand. So you would pay 8,500 Rand in one challenge and you'll get exposure to $100,000. But with the prop challenge, if you win, you get that $100,000 3-phase account for free. If you come second place, you get $50,000 funded account for free. And if you come third place, you get $10,000 funded account for free. So some of you might have been a little bit hesitant. I don't want to put $89 because I'll lose that because the challenge account is a bit challenging. Now you have the opportunity to prove yourself without spending anything. And all you got to do is trade. You can use the premium tips. You can use the supreme tips. You can use my system, which I know you have by now. And you can say, I'm going to do this on let's see, gold, pound, euro, Germany, Brent, Bitcoin, whatever you want, whatever's in your favorites. You can also go over here to the magnifying glass and you can say, all right, I want these Forex currencies. I want these indices. I want to trade Australia, the person who's in Australia right now. So you know what? Like Timon does with the JSE Top 40, I'm going to trade Australia and I'm going to build my portfolio while everyone else is asleep in South Africa. Okay. So you can click on that. You can favorite it. You can go to the commodities, Brent, gas, more oil, silver, gold. There are popular ones, and there's crypto. So if you think that you have the edge with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Tron, whatever, then go for it. This is now your time to shine. Zelda?
Hi, Timon.
Hello, Zelda.
Hello, Timon. I'm not putting my camera on because I'm sitting on the couch with H.
It's okay. I'm also on the couch. I'm joking. H, how you doing? Let me try to find H.
I'm on the same Teams meeting as
We
Zelda.
have the owners in the building. Thank you so much for joining us
It's a
and the
pleasure.
opportunity.
Fabulous. Thanks, Timon.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
Is there
always
anything
wonderful.
else?
Zelda and I were just saying, it's always so good to listen to you when you speak to your clients because you've got such good experience. You're good at what you do. And I think the most important thing that we're always impressed with is the clients that come to Quick Trade that are referred by you trade so much better than the average person that comes along.
Sure.
So that's always nice to see.
And you know what? I can mention this to you. If the competition does well, we will do it again.
For sure. For sure.
Amazing.
For sure. Amazing.
I want all my Mati traders to win these challenges. I want them
Yeah,
all.
man. That is so wonderful. The
I know
platform is so magical.
it's so magical. Okay, here's a magical platform. You can see it's got a trading view. You can click on this little toggle. Over here is a leaderboard. You can see who's going to win trades, win ratio, profit. And let me tell you this, okay? Zelda and Hadis, I got to tell you this as well. I'm also in the competition, all right? There's my name. Am I going to win with all my experience and all the years of trading? And I'm going to guess I'm not going to win. Okay. And the reason is because I'm very stubborn. And I'm stubborn in a way that I don't have a lot of greed and I don't have a lot of ego. So when I take a trade, I'm going to bank my 2%. Okay. And then I'm going to wait for the next trade. Then I'm going to bank my 2%. But I do know that there are guys on here that are probably going to be trend traders and they're going to do a risk to reward of 1 to 5, 1 to 10. And they're going to bank those 10%ers, 7%ers because I've seen it. Okay. I'm going to obviously strive to be profitable over the next 3 weeks because we have done very well with Supreme. We haven't had a losing month since June, I think, June or July. I think it was July. So, the competitive edge is if you have that strategy with a risk to reward of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, or you have a gambling mentality for a week and you say, you know what, this thing is going to drop $50. So this isn't a breakout pattern, it's a trend pattern. And you held it for a risk to reward of 1 to 4, for example. Take a look at this. All right. And you said, as long as the price stays below the 200-day moving average, I'm going to hold. You could have even started there. Look at this. This could have equated to maybe 5% gain. So the profit will be 5%. The win ratio will obviously be high, and you'll keep following a trend following strategy. That's just one strategy to begin with. So me, I do my 1 to 2 risk to reward. I'll be happy if I'm positive at the end of the 3 weeks, even if I win, even if I don't win, as long as I'm positive, I'm happy because that is what trading is about. Trading is not about ego, it's not about greed, and it's not about fear. It's about being a robot and just following what the market does. And you've got the competitive edge to do that with the Much Trader Cup Challenge. And remember, if you want to have that consultation, scroll down further. Here's a new website, and you will see live multi-trader consultation. You can book your consultation with me. We can talk about it, your strategy, There are things, if you want the strategy, you can get the Multi-Trader System program, the 9-in-1 Trading Universe Masterclass, complete chart patterns, and obviously Premium and Supreme. The opportunity, if you sign up to Supreme, you can use those tips to put into the challenge, and you'll have an even higher chance at being getting a higher win rate. All right? Good luck, and let's begin. You're good to go.